2012 Toyota Sienna, having issues with the driver's seat. So the problem we're having is that the seat will not move forward and backwards. As you can see, the seat tilts back just fine and forward just fine. Even it shifts up and down fine, and even the back support, I don't know if you can see that in the video. See, the back support is working fine, but when I shift forward or backwards, nothing's happening. And if you can hear that, when I click it, when I shift this, there's a little click which is like telling the system to move the forward. But I think in this situation the motor is what's the problem, and there are several motors in this seat. Obviously the back tilt is fine. The motor that helps with bringing the seat up and down is fine, and the back support is fine. So the only motor that's left is the one that moves the seat forward and backwards. That's this first motor right over here. I already have a used motor. We got it from the junkyard. Here's the part number if anybody needs it. So, and then this is the receipt, and it shows you how much we paid for the used motor, which was $27.50. It was pull apart right here. So now we're gonna put this in. So the best way to get the motor out and replaced, yeah, that's the motor right there, this one. And this is the used one that we got. I just want to show you. It's got one screw here, and then it has another screw. So there's just two screws that are holding the motor, and we got access in the back right here. We should be able to just unscrew those two, and then put this one in and screw it back on. We're gonna attempt to get those two screws out. I've got a long screwdriver, like maybe 6-8 inches long. Alright, so first one, we are almost off. Yeah, so the first one is off, and the second one is here at the bottom. Okay, so at this point the motor should come right out. So here's the motor. So here's the motor. As you can see, it's got some mud on it or something, so maybe that's why it got shorted out. Might be a good idea for us to test the motor to see. Let's give it 12 volts and see if it actually works or not. Here's the connector. So one problem I already see, the connector on this motor is different than this motor, and wow, the motor is much smaller. The one we took off is much smaller, as you can see, than the motor. So that's a problem. We're gonna have to get another motor. I don't have another motor, so I decided to just open it up to see what the problem might be on the motor. And there's a lot of rust, as you can see, and in order to open it you have to get these three things to open up and just pull out the motor. This is another part right there. So I'm gonna attempt to clean all this rust and see if I can spin the motor, and it might still be okay. If not, obviously we're gonna have to buy another motor. So let's see how that goes. I'm gonna use WD-40 to clean up all the rust and see if that helps. So we got the motor cleaned up as much as we could, but unfortunately it's still not spinning, so we can't clean it anymore. So this motor cannot be saved. This is gone. So I'll tell you what we ended up doing. The seat has this back support motor. So what we end up doing is take out the back support motor and put it in the place of the other motor that lets you slide back and forth. Okay. So what really helped was this long screwdriver. I don't know if you have access to one of these, that would be really helpful. I think it's 24 inches right there. With this I was able to reach easily to get those two screws off the back of the motor. And the harness, even though the color of the harness was different, but it's the same harness, so it connected just fine. Again, just to summarize, the best place to get the access is from the back of the seat. Just raise it up as much as you can and try to go under, and then just get two screws off and the motor is off and the harness, and just replace it with the new one. The actual part number, let's see, does it have any part number? It does not have a part number on it. So this is the actual motor that came out, but unfortunately it does not have a part number that I can see on there. So this is what we ended up doing. It turned out, if you noticed, when I was trying to move the lever to move the seat back and forth, it was moving only towards it was going forward but not back. So it turned out we needed this switch right here. This is the switch with the knobs and everything taken off. It's on the side. It's very easy to get to. You take this and slide up and it'll come apart right here. As you can see right there's how it gets locked right there, and you got to slide it up, and once there's only 1, 2 and 3 screws holding the switch, and when you pull it out all the knobs actually come out, and you can push them back in once you install it back right here. This is the harness for it right there, and once we installed this switch everything started working fine. So this is where we left off. So everything is working good on the other seat. So the best thing is to get another seat and just use all the parts that you need. This seat was $100, so it had all the motors, had the switch, everything that we needed. So everything's working good on our side now.